Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Today's video is going to be a good one. I actually wanted to do this reading a little bit ago, but I never got around to doing it. It's going to be, what do they tell people about you? Now, I, for one, am always very curious about what people say about me because the concept of being perceived by other people is terrifying. So this is going to be, what do they tell people about you? You know, this could be family, friends, therapists, I don't know. Just generally, what do they tell people about you? If I get a specific pickup on who they're talking to, then I will mention that. But it's kind of more just general about what they're saying about you to other people. So yeah. So that's gonna be this video. So we have 6 piles here today. I will insert a picture right here so you guys can see all of the piles close up. We have pile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Found out about you, happy ending, dead to me, be without you, bet you wish, and middle child. So go ahead and pick your pile and we will get started. If you chose pile 1, then this is your reading. You guys chose Found Out About You by the Gin Blossoms. I love this song. Did you love me only in my head? Possible zodiac signs here we have are Taurus, Pisces, Aries, possibly Scorpio as well. I'm just reading the book for this rabbit card because I don't remember what it means. It's been a little bit since I've used these specific cards. So the cards that we have are Networker, Seeker, Rabbit, 8th House, Beginnings and Endings, Part of Fortune, Increase, Aries, I Am, Meditate and Contemplate, New Moon in Aries, Taurus, She Who Resists, Fearless, Justified, Resistant, Retreat, Let Go of Expectations, Getting to Know Each Other, and Unrequited Love. So, what do they tell people about you? They are kind of in a period of waiting. They're in a period of friendship with you. Yeah, they're just getting to know you. They're trying to get to know you better. They're trying to understand you. The rabbit card can talk about waiting leaps of faith. Interestingly, we have the getting to know each other. We have let go of expectations, networker, seeker, found out about you. So I feel like you guys are kind of in these beginning stages of getting to know each other. Or they're at least telling people that you guys are getting to know each other. They're telling people that you're in the beginning phases of like a friendship, or, you know, I'm not getting something super romantic here. So maybe you guys are like just in like the hanging out stage, the talking stage, nothing they're not telling anyone anything like super serious is going on. But they're not telling people that you guys are like head over heels in love. Like, none of that is happening. But they are they're telling people that you guys are getting to know each other, that you guys are becoming friends. There is a little bit of sadness here, though. They might be telling people that they kind of have like feelings for you that they perceive you to not be reciprocating, or vice versa, possibly. Especially since Did You Love Me Only in My Head, we have the unrequited love. So I definitely think that for some of them, they have like these budding feelings for you that I heard friend zone. So for some of them, they could be in the friend zone, or you both could be like kind of in the friend zone right now. I think they tell people that you're a very curious person, that you like to know things about people, especially with the Scorpio energy over here. You could be almost even a little bit naive. They could tell people that you that they perceive you to be kind of innocent, with this Aries and this Pisces. They could see you as making money. They could see you as part of an increase in Taurus. Taurus is all about money. It's material possessions. So they could tell people that you are leveling up, or you're in some kind of career. They tell people that you're not bad well off, like you make decent money. Yeah, I just feel like they're kind of telling people that they're not really expecting a lot from you, I think, and not like in a bad way, like they're not expecting, they're not planning to marry you and have kids with you. Like they're planning on just getting to know you and then leaving it at that. I do think there is something here about someone having more feelings than the other person. I think someone here is definitely like friend zoned if you like believe in that kind of thing. But one person here is definitely, I think, more interested in the other, or at least that's what they're telling people. You guys could be in a transformational period with this person. You guys could have been friends and now you guys are getting to know each other better. You could have been strangers and now you guys are getting to know each other better, or you guys were like kind of friendly and now you're kind of moving into getting to know each other better. But there definitely is something about transformation here. We do have the Scorpio energy over here, and we have the Death card, which talks about transformations and change. Yeah, they're being patient. They're being very, very patient with this. They're not trying to rush this at all. I think because one of you just got out of something kind of serious, or one of you just had something kind of serious happen in your lives. One of you could have had a death in the family, or just some kind of extreme transformational period. So you guys you're not trying to rush into dating or anything like that. You're just getting to know each other. You're just kind of moving slowly into something possibly more serious later. Yeah, I definitely think one of you could have gotten out of something kind of hard. It was either a death, or it was the death of a relationship that was really stressful. It was a really hard relationship. It was like more of a karmic type of relationship that was meant for growth. And one of you sees that in the other person, and that's why you're taking it really slow. That's why one of you wants to be friends, and you don't really want to move anywhere outside of friendship because of this hard time that you just experienced. I think they tell people that they could see something going with you. They could see something, they could see themselves going somewhere with you, but they're not trying to push it because they know about the past, or they themselves have a past. Yeah, there's a lot of retreating. There's a lot of learning about the self. Yeah, a lot of learning about the self, a lot of soul searching. And one of these energies, I think it actually is the masculine. I think this masculine energy is doing a lot of like inner work right now. They're doing a lot of like soul searching. They're retreating. They're doing a lot of seeking, a lot of working on themselves. They're finding out about themselves. They're learning about themselves. And I don't think that this masculine's like super ready for anything really intense. I don't see that. I don't see that at all. There could be something physical happening. For some of you, there could be something physical happening, but for a lot of you, I don't think that's the case. I think a lot of a lot of you are taking this very, very slow. I don't see you guys moving very quickly at all with this person, and that's what they're telling people. They're telling people all of that. They're telling people that you or they just got out of something really, really difficult, and they're doing a lot of soul searching, a lot of meditating and contemplating. A lot of transformational energy is going on, and they're taking it very, very slow. They're telling people that they're not moving with you very fast at all. This is like snail's pace kind of energy. Even with this Aries card here, like they are moving very, very slow with you. One person here could be a little bit resistant to love, and I do think obviously it's a person who just got out of something kind of serious. Yeah, so that is what they are telling people about you, Pile 1. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. So if you chose Pile 2, then this is your reading. You guys chose Happy Ending by Avril Lavigne. Was it something I did? Was it something you said? Don't leave me hanging. Okay, immediately. Zodiac signs we have are Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, and we also have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They tell this person that you are very scorpionic. They tell people that you're really, really intense, very creative. You are yourself no matter what. You have a very interesting way of dressing. With all of these cards together, they tell people that you are unique, that you are interesting, that you are different. Sometimes even a little weird, but they like that. They find it fascinating. You have a very, very plutonic energy, very, very, sometimes even a little bit icy. They think you hold a lot of secrets. Yeah, especially with the Aquarius, Pluto, Scorpio. They can sometimes, and the Earth too, because we do have that void, of course, moon missing. They tell people that you can be a little bit cold. a little cold, a little distant. And I think they understand why. It's not like, oh, they're cold, they're distant. It's like, well, they're cold, they're kind of distant because like life has fucked them up. Yeah, definitely, they definitely think that you are outside of the box. They think that you are very, very unique. The way that you dress is very significant here. You dress in like either a very traditional way or a very non-traditional way, or something about the way that you dress. The white dress can also talk about conformity and identity. So I feel like this person tells people that you have a very strong sense of identity and that you don't conform, because this Aquarius energy and even this Scorpio energy, these are not energies that conform to social norms. Aquarius is not someone who's going to conform. Aquarius is different. Aquarius is unique. Aquarius prides themselves on being unique and being different. So they tell people that you are different and that you like being different and that you don't care what people think, that you go outside of the box. They tell people this, and it's very prominent because we have all of this energy here surrounding that. They tell people that you are very, very curious. Again, with that Pluto energy, you're someone who likes answers. You're very different. You're different than anyone they've ever met, and they tell people that about you because they really admire that about you. They find it, it's part of your charm. It's part of what draws them to you because you are so different. They tell people that you have a very, very big heart, but again, you have this big heart that's shrouded by ice. Something went awry here. Something definitely went awry. Void of course, moon missing. We have divine intervention, discernment, deception, and children. Someone here could have a child that they weren't very honest about, that they lied about. With these two cards, deception and children falling together. I pulled two cards for everybody, but those together do tell me that is a possibility. There was or is or will be a separation due to divine intervention, because there could have been some red flags here in this situation, and the universe was kind of like, no, don't do that. There needed to be space. There needed to be distance because there was something weird happening. There was something going on that there needed to be distance for. So the universe kind of stepped in and was like, nope, time out, separate children. And they could even tell people that. They could even tell that, like, they could tell people that they were lying or you were lying, and they could tell that there was a secret that came out about a child. You were just like, someone was like, no. And they could tell people that if they are spiritual, if they're kind of a spiritual person, they could tell people that, you know, the spirit, the universe, whatever, kind of got involved, kind of dipped their toes into the situation, and they were like, no, no. No more of that. They tell people that you're very helpful, though, with this rescuer energy. You are someone who helps people. You help those in need. Something about your gifts. Provides strength and support to others in crisis. Acts out of love with no expectation of reward. I think they do. With the 7th house partners here, they do tell people that they are you could have been partners previously, or they could want to be your partner. They tell people that you are very grounded, earth element stability, that you are very, very grounded, very stable. You are a very stable person. But I think that I do think that they tell people that you could be a little bit cold sometimes. For some of you, they tell people that they think that you aren't interested, and they are, but that's only going to be for a few of you. Especially with this happy ending card here, I definitely think that something happened. There was some kind of secret came out about a child with deception, or maybe someone is just childlike and they were hiding that. They had kind of an immature energy. They were kind of hiding their immaturity. Something here about deception and children. Because there were red flags here, and the divine had to step in and separate you both. They tell people that they think that you are not interested, or they tell people that they aren't interested, or there's something about someone not being interested here. They could even be deceiving. They could be deceiving themselves or other people in telling them that they aren't interested. They aren't as interested as they are. Or this could be you. They could tell people that you act like you aren't interested. All the memories so close to me just fade away. All this time you were pretending, so much for my happy ending. Yeah, I just feel like they think that you act like you're not interested. Yeah, I think they tell people you're a little cold, that you aren't interested, or you act like you're not interested. And I think it gets them in their feelings. Yeah. And they tell people that you're a little cold. You can be a little cold. Yeah, you can be a little cold. And I don't know if that's authentic, but that's what they tell people. That's what they tell people. And it gets them feeling some type of way. It gets them kind of riled up. It gets them like, but why? But why? Because they see you as so bright. You are such a bright personality. And they see that and they tell people about how bright you are. This is Aquarius energy. You are very unique. Very, very unique. Very bright. You shine so fucking brightly. But you're kind of closed off. You're very closed off. Oh man, I just heard, what was I supposed to do? Grovel at your feet? And I think this person with the King of Wands, I think this person might have been used to people groveling at their feet. And so you kind of acting in this very like logical, very level-headed, especially with that Earth, very level-headed way, it got them feeling some type of way. They were kind of like, what? Well, does she not like me? Why isn't she groveling? Why isn't she begging? Why isn't she pounding at my door? What the fuck? And you're just kind of like, well, what am I supposed to do? Grovel? Like, what are you talking about? That fucking weirdo? Like, what do you mean? Yeah, it's like, because this person is so passionate. Very passionate. They express their love in a very passionate way. Whereas you are a bit, you're a little demure. You can be a little bit closed off. You can be a little bit cold, but it's more logical. I feel like you would express it as you have a very logical approach to love, whereas this person is very like proclamations of love, like shouting "I love you" from the rooftops, and you can be a little bit embarrassed by that. I think PDA is something that you aren't not into, but you're not as into it as this King of Wands person here. So I think they tell people that maybe you aren't interested, and I think the love languages here are a little bit different. I think there was a little bit of a misunderstanding. Ooh. The Hierophant with the Emperor fell. So, okay, yeah. They definitely could be a father. For some of them, this King of Wands person definitely could be a father. That could be something that they lied about. If you didn't know that, if that kind of came out, we don't really have the Seven of Swords here, so I don't know if it was a secret, but there is something here about children. We do have the Emperor, so there definitely could be something about a child here, or something about a father figure. It doesn't necessarily have to be that this person has a child, but they could be some kind of father figure. They could be in some type of like fatherly role, with the Fool, which is very interesting. Can we get one more clarifier? Oh, well, there's the fucking Seven of Swords, as I say. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This person definitely had a family, or they had a child. The Four of Wands here. We have the Four of Wands, Seven of Swords, the Fool, the Hierophant with the Emperor. This person definitely could have been in a committed relationship already prior to meeting you, and that came out in the open, and you, as the Queen of Swords, you were like, oh, okay, well, bye. And you weren't here for that bullshit. You weren't here for that shit. And you had to Judgment Day. You had to do, what were you supposed to do? So you had to pull out the Queen of Swords. You had to pull this out. You had to pull it out, and you had to be like, no, homie, we're not gonna do that today. Not on this wholesome Christian server. And you had to put an end to it. You had to do it. You had to do it to them. Yeah, but what were they expecting? Sir, what were you expecting? You were lying about a family. You were lying about a whole family. And they could tell people about that. They could tell people that, oh, especially because the white dress, this can talk about marriages. Because I always think of this as weddings and marriages, white dress. You know? So yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, they definitely could have had a family. Oh, they lied about a family. They would have lied about a whole family. You got a whole family, son. How do you even lie about something like that? Terrible. Terrible. Yeah, and you were the high priestess. You peeped that shit. You peeped that shit immediately. You were like, you lying to me, homie. You lying. You fucking lying to me, bro. And I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it. And they could tell people about that, especially with all this Pluto energy, the Aquarius energy. They could tell people that you peeped that shit. They're like, yeah, man. Yeah, dude. Yeah, she found out. Yeah, man, she found out. She cut me off. Fuck. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what happened. And they tell people that you peeped it. You peeped that shit. And you were like, nah, bro. I ain't with it. I ain't with the shits. No, you're not gonna lie to me. You're not gonna lie today. They tell people that they have feelings for you. Like, big feelings. Big feelings. Only certain people, though. They don't go around telling everybody that they have big feelings for you because they feel like they're a match for you. They feel like you would be real good together, but they got a kid. They got a family. So it's like they're a provider. So it's like they can't just like chase you down. They can't just flag you down. Like they can't do that because they have a whole family. A whole family. So they're like, damn, fuck. I think they're asking for advice from like friends and like parents, people who are older than them, who have been in a similar situation. They're like asking people. They're like, damn, bro, like what do I do? What the fuck do I do? Shit. I'm fucked. I love her. They really, yeah, they have a lot of feelings for you. Big feelings. Big watery ass feelings. Big old feelings. But, you know, they got stuff going on. They got shit. Anything else? They might send you a message and try to fucking. They might send you a message and try to create something new again. They might. I just think this person's got some shit. I think this person has a whole family. This person has a whole family. A whole ass family. What you mean? A whole family. That's what they're telling people. They have a whole ass family. I certainly don't think they're telling their family that they did whatever the fuck they did with you. But their friends, like relatives, things like that, people that are close to them, they're telling people about you. Like they're telling people about you. And they talk about you a lot. Because they don't know what to do. They're stuck. They don't know what to fucking do. Okay? So that is what I have for you, pile 2. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Oof. Fucking ooh. Ooh, God. Ooh, oh, pile 3. Okay. Alright. If you chose pile 3, then this is your reading. You guys chose Dead to Me by Melanie Martinez. I need to kill you. That's the only way to get you out of my head. Possible zodiac signs here we have our Sagittarius, Scorpio, Cancer, Virgo, and Gemini. My pile 3s. My pile 3s are always going through it. Sagittarius talks about freedom. It's time to release negativity. You deserve love, self-love again. South Node, life's debts. The South Node can talk about karmic debts that we owe in this life. They're trying to mediate this situation. They're trying to maintain a friendship while letting this go. They tell people that they're working on themselves. Some of them could be studying something. They could be in school. They could be reading. They could be writing a book. Something about reading here or studying. Especially since Sagittarius is... Oh, and we also have Mercury mind. So definitely a lot of emphasis on learning and studying higher education with Sagittarius here. Mercury loves to talk. They could be in some kind of communications, but that's only going to be for some of you. They're trying to maintain a friendship with you while like distancing themselves and really working on their self-care. They're telling people that they're working on their self-care. They're telling themselves that they're trying to forgive you. I don't know what they're trying to forgive you about, but they're trying to forgive you. They could be the ones who need forgiveness, but it feels like they are trying to forgive you. Yeah, we have self-care, self-love here twice. You deserve love. 3 cards here of working on the self, of doing self-work. And now this energy could be vice versa. This is the pile where I feel like this energy definitely could be them telling people that this is what you are doing in regards to them. So take whatever message resonates here. This definitely feels karmic-y. So whoever this is, this definitely was like a very karmic relationship here. We have the South Node and past life relationship. This was a relationship you were meant to experience in this life. I know that doesn't make it any better. I know that doesn't make it hurt any less. But know that the experience with this person was not in vain. This was meant, you owed this debt in this lifetime. You owed this karmic debt in this lifetime. I know that's like hoojie bougie shit, but like, you know, we're here in a pick a card reading. I'm a spiritual ass bitch. So you were meant to experience this. And this was meant for your growth. It was meant to propel you on your spiritual journey. And if they are spiritual, then they do tell people about that. They do tell people that this is like a karmic-y type of past life relationship. They could tell people that you are like a soulmate, because people kind of like normal people, they are familiar with the term soulmate, but a lot of people don't really know like the term karmic. So they might tell people that like, you were my soulmate, but it just didn't work out, without really knowing the term like karmic. They definitely, yeah, they're trying to like stay friends with you. I don't think they want to lose the friendship. I don't know what happened here. I don't know if it was that bad. I don't know who or what or where or who needs forgiveness, but someone here would like forgiveness. Someone is trying to forgive the other person. And with the mediator and companion here, there's someone who like is wanting to stay friends. They're wanting to keep the friendship, but they're aware that the relationship just didn't work out. It didn't happen. And B, that they need to work on their self-love, their self-care right now. And that's what they're doing. My condolences. I'll shed a tear with your family. This person knows your family. If you were in like a long-term relationship with this person, they definitely know your family. And like that could be why they're trying to stay friends, because they could be friends with people in your family. Like they could like know your cousins or your relatives or whatever. They could be like friends with your family, especially if you guys are a little bit older. They could know like your aunts and uncles and shit. Open and bottle up, pour a little bit out in your memory. Be at your wake dressed in all black. Call out your name but you won't call back. And power to your mother as you say goodbye. There's definitely some kind of family root here. This could be a family friend, or they could know your family. Something in regards to your family is significant here. Erase every sweet little word you said. You're the fucking Queen of Cups. I hate that. I'm really starting to hate this card. Whenever I see this card, even in personal readings, when I see this card, I get mad. You guys have Pavlovianly trained me to get mad as fuck when I see the Queen of Cups. I heard short. So I don't know if you I did hear the word short, so I don't know, like short fuse maybe, or literal shortness as far as height goes, but something is short. Something is short. It could have been a short-lived relationship. You could have had a death in the family, or I think pile 1 also had a death in the family. But you could have had something, or some kind of transformational energy that happened very, very recently that was really, really painful, but triggered like serious, deep change. It made you grow a lot. Yeah, it made you grow a lot. And they could tell people that you kind of throw yourself into work now, ever since this death. Some kind of secret was revealed though. Something, I don't know what this was. It could have been whatever needs forgiveness. These two could be related. There was some kind of sneaky, secretive energy that kind of came out, and it caused, we've got the 5 of Cups, 6 of Swords, the Hermit, the 3 of Wands, caused them to kind of, you know, do this self-care. This is the self-care card. It's the Virgo card. It talks about, you know, doing things, going and doing stuff on your own, figuring your life out, figuring yourself out, figuring out what you want in this life. There is a lot of regret and loss, a lot of sadness, These two things could be related. This secret coming out could have caused a lot of transformation for you, could have caused a lot of pain, a lot of heartache, a lot of heartbreak. But these two together, they're even similarly standing. They're standing, it's a man, and he's facing, he's holding a staff or whatever, and he's facing away from the camera. They're facing away from you, metaphorically, and even in this card. Metaphorically facing away from you to pursue other options, to pursue either education if they are in school, to pursue their self-care, possibly all of the above. There's a lot of talk of forgiveness here, a lot of trying to accept the past for what it is and accept what has happened for what it is, but it's really hard for this person to accept what has happened, to accept what was said, what was done. Yeah, this person is very resistant. Yeah, because it's like they want to be friends. They don't want to accept that things are over. They don't want to accept that you are gone. For some of you, this death was the relationship. It was you calling off the relationship for whatever reason. Maybe a secret came out, caused you to end things for some of you. And it was a painful decision, but you still had to do it for your highest good, especially if your energy is the one who wants to do the self-care, who wants to do the healing, the higher learning, the education. Yeah, definitely something about family here. This person definitely knows your family. And there's a family tie here that this person doesn't want to give up. This person knows your family, or there's some kind of family tie that like they are really resistant to letting go of. I think they're almost a little, they could almost be a little bit inconsistent with the way that they speak to you, I think. Again, because they're not really wanting to fully let you go. They're not really wanting to let this relationship go in its entirety. And whatever it is, it's because of this family thing. Yeah, I don't know whose energy, like, one person here is, like, ready to move forward. They're ready to cut this off. But the other person is really resistant. They're really wanting to stay in the family. They really want that. And I don't know whose energy is whose, but someone here really wants to stay in the family, and they really don't want to let this go. And that's what they tell people. They tell people, like, yeah, I want to stay in the family for whatever reason, and I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I don't want to leave. So that is what I have for you, pile 3. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. If you chose pile 4, then this is your reading. You guys chose Be Without You by Mary J. Blige. Chemistry was crazy from the get-go. Neither one of us knew why. Possible zodiac signs here we have are Aries, Libra, Leo, and Capricorn. They could tell people that you work in a group. They tell people that you work in a group with the Mentor card and the Bees card. Mentor and Bees together. Even Libra can be about, Libra's the 7th house, so it's about the other. It's an outward house. They could tell people that you work with others, or you could lead others in some type of way. You could be some type of mentor figure. They tell people that you're very creative. If you are a feminine, then they tell people that you are very attractive, that you are a queen. You are their queen, possibly, if you are in a relationship with this person. Something about your age here with Saturn return age. You could be in the age of your Saturn return, 27 to 30. Or you could just be mature for your age. You could have Saturn-like qualities. Again, Saturn it's wisdom. It is the mentor. So they tell people that you are a teacher of some kind. You're very wise. You have a lot of wisdom. Now, they tell people that they want to reconcile with you. However, there's a but. There is a but. They also tell people that you could be a little bit feisty, almost a little bit argumentative with Mars and Grand Cross Provoker here. Battle, victory, bitterness, a win-win outcome is forecast, different paths. For some of you, there is something legal here. There definitely is something legal. Libra is the scales. In the tarot, it's justice, and justice is law. So for some of you, this could be some kind of legal battle. For some of you, you could be trying to get a divorce with this person. There could be some kind of separation. Different paths, a win-win outcome. Mars is very aggressive, it is the opposite of Libra, which is Venus. And of course, we do have battle, the battle card. They tell people that even though I do feel like one party here, it's like one party here is like kind of trying to distance themselves, but the other party is not wanting to distance themselves. It feels a bit karmic, or kind of like a toxic relationship. Especially be without you, like chemistry was crazy from the get-go. Neither one of us knew why. It's because you guys have karma. You guys have shit that you did in your past lives together that you needed to clear up in this life. It's interesting because we have reconciliation and have faith, but we also have different paths. So it's like the person tells people that they are aware that you guys are going down different paths, but they still have faith that you will reconcile again eventually. It's almost, there's almost a little bit of delusion here. There's almost a little bit of, oh yeah, they filed for a divorce and they took all their stuff out of the house and they've been sleeping on the couch and they took the cat but it's fine. They're just kind of mad at me right now. They're gonna come back in a week. It's fine. There's a little bit of delusion here. It's almost kind of like they don't believe that you are serious. Like they don't believe that you will leave them. There are a lot of red flags here that they are aware of. It's like it's like they're delusional, but they're not that delusional. Like they're delusional, but they're not like totally insane. Like they haven't jumped off the deep end. They're just in denial, basically. This feels very karmic. Feels very, and Saturn, Saturn is karma daddy. Like Saturn teaches us karma, teaches us hard lessons. It's almost predictable at this point. At this point, I don't even need tarot to tell my pile of fours what's going on in their fucking life. Why is this reversed? There's a repressed emotional space here. All right, so let me show y'all what I'm seeing, right? We got the King of Cups reversed, Justice, the Fool. On this side, we have the Four of Cups, Queen of Cups, Three of Cups. This person, okay, so this Queen of Cups person, yeah, again, it's kind of like, they're not looking at it. It's like they're not even looking at it. It's like it's not even real to them. And they're just going out, having fun, and it's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing's happening. Yeah, they took the kids, but it's fine. I'm not worried about it. It's fine. Someone here is a little delusional. I can't, like, ignore this feeling. This person is all cups. They are all cups. We have only cups with the Emperor that fell. I don't know who are these the same people? No. No, who is this? Who is this person? Because I think this showed itself, this combination of the King of Cups reversed and the Emperor showed up in my last reading, in my last love reading. I don't know if it was the reading I'm going to post or the reading. I don't know what video it was, but if you're a regular pile 4, then you'll know. You'll recognize this message, but these are not the same person. These are not the same person. And it's interesting that the Emperor falls with the Queen of Cups, when the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups, but these aren't the same person. They're not the same. Whereas these are a couple. They're dual energies. But this person, and we also have the Three of Cups here, so Interesting. But on this Queen of Cups Emperor side, we have the Four of Cups, Three of Cups, Page of Cups reversed, Seven of Cups, all cups. The King of Cups reversed has Justice and the Fool. They want to start new somewhere else. Oh. Yeah, Eight of Cups back in deck. They want to walk away. Because they're fucking tired. They're fucking tired. They're tired of the same bullshit all the time. This person is so delusional. And it's like, yeah, and it's like, you're hurt over it. You're hurt, but it's like, you're trying to figure out a way. The King of Cups is trying to figure out a way to keep everything balanced and fair. But they're not with the shits anymore. They're not with it anymore. Different paths. And there was such a long time where no move was made. And even still, it's like there's so much defensiveness. Because you can't talk. This person can't, they just repress their emotions and they don't talk about them. They try to be like balanced. They try to be a balanced person. This King of Cups person has a lot of emotion that they are not able to express. They have a very repressed emotional space, a very repressed heart space. I'm just trying, like, I can't let it out. I can't talk. I can't talk to you. I can't speak. King of Wands, what do you want? What is that? What is this? What is that? There's so much going on. There's so many cards on the table. I don't know who the King and the Queen of Wands are, but we had two couples on the board. We got the King and the Queen of Cups, and we got the King and the Queen of Wands. It's like both of you have like other options. It feels like both of you have other options that one of you is actively going for it. And the other one of you is like pretending it doesn't exist, not looking at them. They are airing out all of your business. Like all of your business. They are telling people every single thing that's going on. I heard coworkers, so like they're like dead ass telling like coworkers, like family, friends, like they are talking about it to like everybody. They're not being fair. They're not being fair at all. They're not being fair to you at all. They're not being fair to your feelings. They're not even considering your feelings at all. And for some of you, they're blaming it all on you and they're making you seem like this cold, cruel person. When you're not, you just can't express your emotions that well. They tell people that they don't want to fight. But it's like they kind of just want things to go back to the way that they were before you spoke up. Because now it's just fighting all the time and you're looking in other directions. They could tell people about an addiction that you have, that you kind of hold on to. You have a lot of fights. They tell people about the fights that you have. And they tell people that you are walking away or they are walking away. Whoever is walking away, they're telling people that they're walking away. And they're trying to fight that. They're trying to fight that. For some of you, they're trying to fight that with the legal system. Because they still have love for you. They still have love for you and they don't want to admit that they don't want it to be over. They don't want this to be over. Okay, I have to be real with y'all. Some of your people are like straight the fuck up delusional, like straight up like Pisces level delusion, like it's a lot. It's a lot. But yeah, I mean, if like they're telling people everything. They're telling people everything. Whatever problems y'all are having, they're telling people. And they're telling people that things are like more okay than they are. They're telling people that like, oh, it's fine. Like, it's fine. They'll be back next week. Like, it's okay. Like, and then their friends are like, but they took the cat. Like their clothes are gone. And they're just like, oh, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's okay. So, yeah. So that is what I have for you, pile 4. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. If you chose pile 5, yeah, 5. If you chose pile 5, then this is your reading. You guys chose Bet You Wish by Ray. I bet you wish that you had kept me. Possible zodiac signs here we have are Aries, Taurus, Virgo, and Scorpio. They tell people you could work with this person, and if you do work with them, then they could tell people that you work with them, that you guys work together. They put up boundaries here. They tell people that there are boundaries either needed or that there needed to be boundaries or that they had to put up boundaries. There's some aggression here with Boar and Aries. Even Exorcist here. Like there's a little bit of aggression. There's a little bit of fiery, insistent, very masculine energy. They could find you to be, I heard, like, overwhelming. They could find you to be a little bit overbearing sometimes. They tell people that there was really good chemistry here, that you guys had a lot of chemistry. I feel like this person isn't 100% honest with what they tell people. Because I think they make themselves out to be maybe in a higher light than they actually were. They have like an intuitive feeling about you. I feel like they tell people that you listened to them, that you were very compassionate with them. But there needed to be boundaries here. I think someone was a little bit like kind of assertive or a little bit aggressive. Yeah, and they tell people about that. They tell people that you guys had really good chemistry. But I think someone had issues expressing their love, or someone wasn't able to express their love. But I think they tell people that things kind of ended with Pluto and the Death card that just showed itself. Things kind of ended here, especially with Bet You Wish, obviously. I think there wasn't a lot of equal give and take, either from you or from them. There wasn't a lot of balance here. Yeah, definitely, for sure. With the King of Wands, too, this masculine, I think, was, they presented themselves to be very fiery and, like, very masculine, very, like, aggressive, especially if they are, like, an Aries or a Leo. Some of them like that, some of them didn't. This was a very sexually charged relationship. They tell people that there was a lot of sex and not a lot of anything else. Yeah, not a lot of expressions of love. There wasn't a lot of, like, there wasn't a balance here of love. There was a lot of sex. And this masculine could have been very, very sexually charged. That could be how they expressed their love, I don't know. And I think they were kind of confused. I think a lot of them, like, felt really confused. Because I think this masculine was kind of closed off. I think this masculine kind of doesn't do very well with feelings. There's a lot of sadness here, a lot of like regret for what happened, because I don't think they were expecting this to go down the way that it did. I don't think they were expecting things to end the way that they did. There is something about money here. I think this masculine, definitely something about money. You guys could have worked together, or this masculine could have been very focused on money. Someone here was very focused on money. There could have even been a third party here with the King of Cups and the King of Wands that just showed itself. There was a lot of anxiety surrounding, like, a commitment. I don't know for who, but there was a lot of anxiety surrounding commitment, because I feel like someone didn't want to be tied down. I think they wanted to be free, and I think they knew that if they got into a relationship, then they wouldn't be free anymore. So they had to make a choice, or they have to make a choice currently. And they tell people that they have a lot of options. They tell people they have a lot of options. And they tell people they have a lot of anxiety about this. They could have nightmares about you, and they tell people about that. And they're very closed off, or they feel as though you are very closed off. This is more Taurus energy. And it's very overwhelming for them. It's really overwhelming for them. And they have a lot of, like, sadness. There's just, like, a lot of sadness here. Yeah, this masculine definitely has a very dominating presence. They have a very dominating presence, and they have a lot of, like, past stuff that they keep walking back to. It's like a cycle. This masculine is stuck in a cycle, and they could tell people about that. And they could even tell people that this masculine keeps coming back to them. Like, they keep coming back around. They keep communicating, and every time they get their heart broken, every single time. I don't know, this could be you getting your heart broken whenever they communicate, or it could be them breaking their own heart whenever they communicate. I don't know which it is, but it's one of them. Because I think when whoever leaves, either you or them, whenever the person who keeps leaving leaves, they feel left out in the cold. And so they come back around because they know that this person will be there. And it's kind of like, yeah, whenever you leave, I know you'll be back. You'll come back to me because I'm always here. And there aren't a lot of boundaries. There aren't a lot of boundaries here at all. And if there are boundaries, they aren't very good boundaries, and they're very loose boundaries. It's like, say they're out with their friends, and they're kind of like, yeah, they left again, but they'll be back to me. I know. They don't start new anywhere else because they feel trapped and bound to this person. A lot of Taurus and Aries here. A lot of Taurus and Aries. I think for some of them, they are very cocky, and a lot of them, they tell their friends that, yeah, they'll be back. I'm not worried about it. They'll be back. But I think what they're not telling their friends is that they're actually worried that this time you won't be back. I think they're worried that maybe one day you won't come back. So they keep you bound. They keep you bound because they are worried that one day you won't come back to them. And a lot of them, they go out drinking with their friends. They act like everything's fine. They act like you guys are like totally hunky-dory. Everything's lovey-dovey, everything's good. But you guys are actually fighting. You guys are actually fighting. And you are kind of distancing yourself. Someone here is distancing themselves. And this person puts up a facade around their friends. They show a very different face to their friends than, yeah, they show positivity. They show their friends and the people that they talk to, like, oh, it's fine. They'll be back. Don't even worry. I'm not even worried about it. Like, let's buy another round. Like, let's not even worry about it. But they are worried about it. And they want to keep you chained because they're worried that one day you won't come back to them. So that is what I have for you, Pile 5. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. So if you chose Pile 6, then this is your reading. You guys chose Middle Child by J. Cole. Everything grows, it's destined to change. Possible zodiac signs here we have are Leo, Virgo, Taurus, and Sagittarius. They tell people that you are very free-spirited. Sometimes you guys speak about things, you guys talk about things that they don't understand. If you are spiritual, then you talk about the moon in a way that they like totally blows their fucking mind. Like they don't understand what you're talking about, but they love it. Like they love it. Like you speak and they are like so engaged. Like you start talking about the moon and like free-spirited shit. You start talking about conspiracy theories or whatever it is that you talk about, and they are fucking locked in. Like they cannot get enough of how fucking weird and out there you are. They love it. They love it. They think that you are very passionate. You are very, very passionate. You go for your goals. You have like this very free-spirited, like very free, very energetic way about you, and they fucking love it. They love it. They can't get enough of you. They are so passionate about you. They tell... I heard like they tell their boys about you. They talk about you to their boys all the time. Like to the point where their friends are sick. They're like, okay, dude, like, okay, but have you talked to her? Have you talked to him? Have you said anything at all? And they're just kind of like, well, no, but you see the reason is because here's why. I'm planning to do it next Tuesday. And they're like, okay, but you said that last Tuesday. And they're just like, well, you see what happened was you're kind of unpredictable to them. I think they're a person who's like very, very Taurus-y. They're very like Taurus-y, Virgo-y, like they're very stuck. They don't really change. They wear like the same outfit every day. Like they do their hair the same every day. They brush their teeth the same way. They roll over out of bed the same way every day. And you are just like totally fucking like totally different. Like, whoa, what? You break the chains. Like you do shit that this person's never heard of before. Like you talk about stuff. You talk about the moon. That's fucking crazy. Like it's weird and they love it. It's weird. You're fucking weird, but they love it. They love that about you. They could have siblings with middle child. They could be the middle child. Something significant could be in regards to the middle child in their family. Or they could just feel kind of like the middle child, you know, like middle child syndrome, where like the middle child is just kind of like overlooked in the family. Like the youngest is the baby, it's the brat, and the oldest is, you know, the caretaker, the wise one. And the middle child just kind of gets like ignored and like shit on all the time. Very normal. They're very normal, and you are not normal, and they love it. They love it. Oh my God, they love it. They're so attracted to how different you are. You guys have spent a lot of time apart. I don't know if you guys, I'm not getting that you guys like ever, for some of you, you guys haven't even like made it out of like the talking phase. Like some of you guys haven't even started talking with this person. Like some of you haven't even done anything with this person. Some of you have had a very passionate encounter with this person, but that's only for a few of you. So only a few that's going to resonate. But a lot of you, like, this person can't even talk to you because you start talking about the moon and shit, and you start talking about the moon and the planets and the fucking stars and conspiracies and like weird shit, and they're so captivated. They're like, yeah, this person looks you in the eyes a lot, and it's like, you can tell when you start talking about like crazy shit, you can tell that they don't understand what you're talking about. You can tell. But you think it's kind of cute. You think it's cute that they're so locked in. They're locked the fuck in. And you think it's cute. And also, they find you to be very, very warm. You have a very warm energy. People, like, surround you. You're someone who's, like, you have a very warm presence. Like, people like to be around you because you are so warm, so giving, so loving. Especially that servant card. You are someone who serves people. You serve others. And you don't mind serving others. Some of you do have like a server job. You could work in a kitchen, or you could be like wait staff or something like that, where you're like you literally serve people. And they watch you. Oh, some of you, like, okay, so I'm getting the image of like kitchen versus like hostess type of energy, where it's like either you are the hostess, or they are the hostess. Someone is like, there's like a separation here. There's like a separation where like this person just watches you, and they listen to you talk about the moon and shit and fucking the stars and fucking and conspiracy theories and just like weird shit, and they're just like, dude, they're so fucking cool. They're so cool. They're so dope. But they don't know how to talk to you. They don't know how to do it. They don't know how to do it because you're so cool. And they're so average. They don't know how to talk to you. They don't know how to do it, but they're so engaged. They're so engaged. So for some of you, they literally want to marry you. They're like that engaged. But for a lot of you, they're just like, they're so locked in. They're like so fascinated with you. And it's like you're like a waitress. You're like a waitress, and this person's like a hostess, or like a host, or whatever energy. And this person, they wear the same outfit every day, and they with the tie and the hair and then whatever the fuck they wear, and they're just the same every day. But you come in with like a different hairstyle, or like a different thing, a different whatever, different. There's something different about you all the time, and they don't know what, and they like it. They like that. They like that you're different. They like that they don't know what to expect with you. They like that you are so unique and so weird and so different, and they love it. They love it. They love it. They love it. There is a reunion coming. So like if you haven't spoken to this person in a while, they will be back around. I think life just got in the way. Shit just happened. And you guys had some time apart, but now, you guys are going to reunite with this person. And if you haven't interacted with this person at all, if they're just staring at you from the podium wherever they are, they're gonna do it. They're gonna, maybe next Tuesday, or maybe the Tuesday after. They want to start new with you. They want a brand new fucking beginning with you. Either a new beginning from the last time y'all saw each other, or a new beginning in general. This person is ready. This person is ready to take a leap of faith with someone who's different and weird and who talks about the moon. You talk about the moon and it's fucking crazy. They want to commit to you. For some of you, they literally want to They're like, this person is weird. I'm gonna marry them under a full moon because I know she'd like that shit. Yeah, they tell people that they're like, yeah, we're just friends right now, but I'm finna marry her. Like, don't get it fucked up. Don't get it twisted. I'm gonna marry that bitch. They say it nicer. They say it nicer. They just have, like, they're very, like, when they talk to their friends, they're like, yeah, I love her. I love her. Did you see, she wore something weird the other day. Like, she wore something different. She did something different with her hair. She did something different. It was crazy. She's so different. And they love it. They love it. They love it because their life is so plain. Their life is so boring. You just come to work and you start talking about the moon and the stars and the fucking planets and shit. And you're just like, what? They're like, what? I don't understand, but I love it. I fuck with it. They're trying to be patient. They want to be patient, but like they want to, what is this though? I don't like this. They might have to end something else. Oh, is this third party? Yeah, this might be third party. They want to come forward. They want to come forward. They want to marry you. They want to, at the very, maybe they don't want to marry you. Maybe they're not thinking that far ahead. For some of them they are. For some of them there's vague Joe from you energy. But for some of you, they just want to start new with you. They want to start new. They want some kind of commitment, either just like casually dating and then eventually move on to marriage with kids. Like, they're thinking end game. They're thinking like, okay, you know, they're very free spirited. They're kind of weird. You know, they're free. I'm not going to freak them out and give them a ring immediately. I'm going to keep it in my drawer so that 5 years down the line, I can surprise them with it in a cupcake. This person's long game. This person's thinking like 5 years ahead. This person has planned out your life. There's something here. I don't know what it is, but there's something here. What's here? What is it? What is the energy that I'm feeling? There is something stopping them. Okay, there's some kind of tower moment that is going to happen to them very soon. That is going to push them into interacting with you. And I would like to know what it is because it ties into this Seven of Swords. So what is this tower? What is this Seven of Swords? What is this? What's going on? They don't want to tell me. They don't want to tell me. They gave me the Four of Pentacles. They don't want to tell me what it is. Not even a hint though? Not even a hint? No. They don't want to tell me what it is. They have something. They have something. I don't know. For some of you, they could surprise you with a gift. For some of you, they could surprise you with a gift. They don't want to tell me anything about this. It has to be a surprise. They do for some of you, they definitely have like a gift for you. This person has a lot of self-control. They're very earthy. They have a lot of earth energy. Even Leo, I would say even Leo is like the most restrained of the fire sign. So if they have Leo in their chart, then definitely I would say if they have like Leo and Earth, then this person is very contained. They contain themselves very well. They contain this Joe from you energy very well. Yeah, there's a lot of eye contact. It's like when you talk, they're there. They're in there. They're in there with you. They don't know what the fuck you're talking about. They don't understand a fucking word of what you're saying, but they fuck with it. They love it. They love it. For some of them, they definitely have something for you. They have something for you, but they don't want to tell me what it is. They don't want to tell me what it is at all. And y'all know, you guys know my cards will fly. If they have something to say, then my cards will jump out of this deck. But there's nothing happening. There's nothing happening. So you're just gonna have to wait and see. But they will come forward. They will say something. They will tell you. But they have to. Oh my God, yeah. They just have to walk away from the other energy. When they walk away from this other person, that's it. They're fucking on you. They're on your ass immediately. But they have to disengage first. They have to walk away first. But they're trying. Because you start talking about the moon and shit. You start talking about the moon and the stars and the planets, and they go insane. They lose their mind. They love it. Oh my God, they love it. Yeah, so they just have to disengage from another energy, and they tell people that. They tell people like, listen, I have to disengage. I have to leave this person, and then as soon as I'm done with this person, I'm on it. I'm on her. I'm on the game. And then their friends are just like, okay, but like, did you leave? Did you do that yet? Did you do the damn thing? And they're just like, no. But listen, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And the friends are just like, okay, all right, whatever. So yeah, this person locked the fuck in. They are in there. They are in there. They're into that. So keep talking about the moon and shit. Keep talking about the moon and whatever weird spiritual shit y'all are into. Because y'all know I fucks with it. I fucks with it, and this person fucks with it. Okay? So that's what I have for you, pile 6. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.